Bang, you're live, rock and roll. Are we back? I think I worked it out. Looks like Dusty's going to be doing bloody live interviews again real soon because I'm getting my shit together. 2020. Australia Day. How you fucking going? I hope everyone's having a bloody awesome day. Have I got me bloody... Crack this fucking beer open. Still drinking my carton of Hans Super Dry. Is there any... Can you even see me? How the fuck does this StreamYard work? Bear with me, people. I'm trying to work this shit out. We still live? Bang, bang, bang. We're working it out. Patience world. Patience. 6 views. Can anyone hear me? How the fuck is this StreamYard even working? Bang, it says my audio is working. I see you. Oh, good. Cool, man. So someone can see me? Unless you're just fucking with me? Nah. Anyway, so you can see me and hear me. I can't see it on my end. I hear you. Oh, cool, bro. Rock and roll. Well, thank goodness. Here we are, Australia Day. 2020, 26th of January. I woke up. What's the time now? 9:42. It's never too early to have a beer, right? Not on Australia Day. Getting ready to go. Catch up with the Proud Boys. Have a few coldies. And it's going to be an excellent day. Barbecue. I'm taking my beer bong. I just gave it a good clean. There was a build-up of mold on it. It was disgusting. So, yeah, beer bongs, beer pong. If there's no rain, might have a game of cricket. You know what I mean? Barbecue. So, loving life. And I've worked out how to use this StreamYard. So I'll be able to do interviews. Hit me up on my Dusty Bogan's mates on my Telegram if you want to come on for a chat. If you're around the world, you know, wherever you are around the world, hit me up and be like, Dusty! If any shit goes down in your city or town and you want to come on and talk about it, that'd be fucking mad. But anyway, we got some... I read a few Australia Day articles. Here's a bloody good one. I never knew about this, right? This one this morning. They reckon... So, I think it's 250-year anniversary since Captain Cook and his Endeavour came to Australia, right? So the government's spending $6.7 million recreating his boat, and they're going to travel around Australia, like, just to celebrate. And, like, I was reading this article, they're cracking the shits, these people. They're like, Captain Cook never circumnavigated Australia. The first person to do that was, who the fuck is it? This dude was Matthew Flinders, right? And he had his Aboriginal guide who came with him, who helped him do it. His name was like, where is it? Bungaree. His name was Bungaree. Get this Bungaree dude. I was reading about it. I was like, yeah, this dude sounds like a typical Aussie legend, Aboriginal Aussie legend. Bungaree, right? Bungaree was the first person recorded in print as an Australian. So this dude is literally the first person who was ever had an article written saying he was Australian, not British or not Aboriginal, actually Australian. Bungaree. What a legend. I never heard of this dude until today. And he was famous during his life as a flamboyant figure who wandered Sydney in a red military uniform, greeting new arrivals to the colony, mimicking the governors and taking the piss. He was often referred to as King Bungaree. What a fucking legend, mate. King Bungaree. All these awesome stories that we never really hear about. You know what I mean? Some people are too busy. Most people are busy on Australia, just having a cold beer and a barbecue, just showing a bit of patriotism and gratitude for the nation we live in. Some people are out there doing Invasion Day protests, um, which I just think we don't want to be divided. We don't want to divide the nation and the people. We've got to, I reckon, honour Aboriginal people. Honour Aboriginal people on Australia Day. Be like, thank you. Thanks to everyone. Thanks to all the Aussies, all the convicts, all the settlers. You know, the Aboriginals. I just reckon a bit of gratitude. And look at this legend, King Bungaree, the first Australian recorded in print. King Bungaree, what a fucking mad dog. He used to dress up in a red military uniform and greet arrivals to the colony, mimicking the governors. Taking the piss. Having a laugh. Does it get any more Aussie than that? You know what I mean? Anyway. But yeah, I thought that was a good read. What else we got going on? Australian Day, Invasion Day 2020 events guide. You can't believe all this stuff. It's pretty funny how there's like all these cities around Australia, right? I'll just read a few. Dozens of events in Sydney, from smoking ceremony, some Aboriginal ceremony, be interesting to go, to street parties and even a yacht race, while blah, 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 will be held across Sydney to mark Australia Day. Australia Day celebrations will kick off before 8 a.m. with a smoking ceremony, special performance by Aboriginal and Torres Strait Islanders, dancers, singers, and I can't even pronounce the name. I won't even try. Then they got some marketplace festival, food festival on Australia, on Sydney street party will transform the rocks into a long carnival with market stalls, music. Sounds fucking mad. What else have we got here? About 65,000 people expected to turn out for the main event, Australia Day Live, which will be held at Sydney Opera House foreshore on Circular Quay. Australia, musicians, blah, 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 blah. The night will be used to acknowledge the Aussie spirit and celebrate the country's strength in the wake of the bushfires. Tens of thousands of people also expected to pack the Parramatta Park for 15 hours of entertainment. And apparently there's Aboriginal stuff. At 10 a.m, Hyde Park South will host an Invasion Day mark, while the Yarbun, I don't know how to say it, festival will be held at the Victoria Park in Campbelltown at the same time, described by organisers as the largest one-day gathering and recognition of Aboriginal and Torres Strait Islander cultures in Australia. It's held annually on the 26th upon the traditional lands of the people of Sydney. So it's pretty funny how there's like Aboriginal stuff going on, and there's bloody all these Aussie Day, patriotic days simultaneously. I reckon it's all good. I wonder if we'll see people carry on like idiots and be like, take it too far, but I doubt it. You know what I mean? It's just another one of these things where you have Michael Osbear, old Mick, happy Australia Day, Dusty, proud of your boy. Thanks, brother. So it's all working good, this StreamYard, eh? I'm fucking glad of it. But does it let you super chat or I don't fucking know. Just working it out. We're starting again, really. I think since I did since Google Hangouts got taken away like more than 6 months ago, I haven't done any fucking interviews with anyone. So I thought I'd get my shit together. I did jack all over the Christmas holidays. And Get men back in charge, Dusty. Yeah. But yeah, so I haven't had any interviews. So hopefully this StreamYard, I guess you could expect me to gump my way through it the first few times. Like today I started, I'm like, what the fuck? I went back onto YouTube and I tried to watch it on there. Didn't come through. But anyway, I reckon it'll be a good one. What other shit have we got down here? So the whole, if you go to Google, there's a list of Australia Day celebrations in every major city. Looks awesome. And it seems like, they're making the effort to celebrate Aboriginal stuff. They're getting them to play more of a part in it and like honouring them. This is what's happening in Brisbane and the Gold Coast. If you're lucky enough to live in Brisbane, get ready for Australia Day. Events kick off at South Bank with the Great Australian Bite Food Festival. Damn, sounds mad. Which brings together music, food, and for an all-day festival before a dazzling fireworks display at 7:30. Yeah, good on them. There's a real good pub there, right on the We have like, if you don't know Brisbane, there's like this mad. Hey! So the super chats do work. Thanks, brother. Damn. So we got this so easy, eh? StreamYard. I'm doing a beer bong for you, bro. My first Australia Day beer bong. There you go, fucking Ozbear. Legend, brother. God bless you. You beauty. What a legend. We're fucking rock and roll, mate. And I'm gonna try get work this out. Maybe I could do a live tomorrow with Dave Pallo. I don't know if you guys know who Dave Pallo is. He's like guess he's a pretty staunch Christian in Australia, and I'm gonna get him on. He's got a church and state summit coming up a few weeks time, so I was going to get him on maybe tomorrow if I can. And it looks like this fucking StreamYard is like easy as fuck to work out, so I'll be back doing live interviews, having fucking drinking with people. Irrational Times, brother, thanks for tuning in. Legend. Anyway, where was I? Oh yeah, I was saying there's a mad pub, Brisbane City, right? I'll have to take some photos next time I go down there, and you'll love it. Our city is like one of the best places on earth. I'm telling you. Like, I've been through all out America and Europe and Asia, Pacific Islands, and that. Brisbane City, beautiful. We've got like a man-made beach, bang, right there, right on the next to the river, and then it's like beautiful city view, and there's a pub right there overlooking the beach. I think I had my first Proud Boy meet was there. We ended up there anyway. So bloody good time. Here we go. This is where I'm reading at anyway. Pardon me. If you're after something a little more obscure, get this. This is the Queensland Australia Day tradition. Look no further than the 39th annual cockroach race at the Story Bridge Hotel. I got married just around the corner from there. Good spot. Gone there for a beer a few times. Yeah, so they have this cockroach races, right? They fucking get the Nico pens or whatever, and they write the numbers on the cockroaches, and then they it's like they put all the cockroaches under a bucket, and then they go right. They actually bet money on it, and then they fucking lift it, and then your cockroaches run, and the first cockroach to run out of the circle wins, and they're all like, real money. This is how we do it in the desert. It's the Australian casino. Oh, yeah, Irrational Times. I'd love to chat with you sometime on StreamYard. I've been doing some live streams lately. Oh, fuck yeah. Sweet, bro. I wonder if I can even send you it now, the link. Invite? Holy shit! Bang. What do you reckon, boys? If I just post the link, bang, you're a legend, mate. Aussie Day from America. Thanks, brother. Andrew Jackson. Oi. Should we see if this works? First time in history. I'm going to post the link. Are all your fires out? Oh, mate, we've had a heap of rain. It's been pissing down. It's been excellent. So, I don't know. I reckon there'll be still fires burning. One of the Proud Boys had his house burned down, so we all chipped in some dollars. I didn't donate much, like $40 or something to him. I don't know. Can't remember. Fuck, imagine if... Alright, so if I post this link, Irrational Times, if I post the link and then you click on it and see if you can join my live. If it goes full chaos and other people join, yeah, every bit helps for sure. Oh, yeah, if you join, I don't know how I can fucking send you this. Anyway, let's just do it. Bang. This is the StreamYard link, Irrational Times. Click on it, bro, if you want to come on now. Let's see if that works. Does it work? Just fucking let me know. Or you have to email me, bro. DustyBogan.com. Where's me? Anyway. Join my Telegram. Do you have a Telegram, Irrational Time? Somehow we need to actually adjust heading out to a gig, but in the near future. Alright, sick, bro. Sweet. How fucking funny. Yeah, bro. Well, what we're going to have to do is, like, I don't think you can even click on that link. But we're going to work this shit out, and then I'll work out a way to, the link works though. Fuck, sweet. I don't think I can delete it. Anyone click on it if they want to come on my fucking live and just talk absolute garbage. Just don't say anything nuts to get me booted off YouTube for life. I don't think it even allowed, when I did this StreamYard live, it didn't let me click. You know how now it says kids only? Oh, it's like adults only, or fucking restrict it to kids. So that didn't work. That didn't come up as an option. So I'm hoping StreamYard doesn't screw me that way. Anyway. Yeah, so anyway, the annual cockroach races. Oh, hang on. Did I have a beer bong I got to do there? $2. Andrew Jackson. What a fucking stud. Hide. I'm fucking hiding the link. Is it hidden? Yeah, it's hidden. I think it should be hidden. Anyway. Next time. We're going to work this shit out. Dusty's making a comeback. I've kicked out Black Lungs. I'm working out how to do live interviews again. I'll have to get Royce or Mersh on and be like, what's fucking happening, boys? All right, this beer bong's for you, Andrew. What a fucking pig, eh? Making a mess everywhere. Right, beer bong number 2 for Australia Day. God bless yous. Bang. You can never start too early on Australia Day. Fuck. Pardon me. What an animal. Yeah, and I got my forklift ticket yesterday. So Dusty's got it's the closest thing I have to an Australian citizenship, because I'm a New Zealander by birth. I only lived there for 5 years. Remember last Australia Day I did a video and I was like, I finally applied for my citizenship. Had to pay like $200, fill in a fuckload of paperwork, and a year down the track, I think I've had one email, and it was like, your paperwork is still being processed a fucking year later. So I haven't really had any movement. I'm going to go to an immigration lawyer this year and be like, fucking help me out. This bogan just wants to be an Australian citizen, like legit. The closest thing I've got is an Australian forklift license. Fully, bro. Anyway, what else is happening in Brisbane City on Australia Day? The cockroach races at the Storybridge Hotel. It doesn't get any better than that. Gates open at 11 a.m. First race getting underway from midday. It'll be fucking packed in there. Or there's a slightly healthier annual pineapple throwing competition taking place at the Pineapple Hotel, Kangaroo Point. That's fucking mad. Where do I get my hands on a juicy pineapple today? I'll just go buy a can of pineapples and throw that. A Lamington eating competition is taking place at Sutton Beach on Redcliffe. Coconuts are being decimated. Desecrated. Sorry, I read that wrong. Where am I? That's mad that they're doing all this. Australian, in the way of formal proceedings, the citizenship ceremony and Lord's Mayor Australia Day awards are happening at City Hall. That's mad. City Hall's like beautiful when what's his name? Nigel Farage came to Australia, right? He came to Brisbane. We went and seen him, me and the Proud Boys, and it's like a beautiful building. I think they spent hundreds of millions of dollars restoring this old building. It's like convict era, old stone building. Looks beautiful. They've done a great job restoring it, and yeah, we went there for Nigel Farage. So that's where today they're doing Australia Day awards and Australian citizenship ceremony. So, mate, I hope I'm gonna go like dead set. I'm gonna go to the some immigration lawyer and fucking sort out my citizenship this year. I'm gonna put my money where my mouth is. I already put $200 towards it, but I got to bloody put the money down to make it happen. I guess that's what they fucking want. Typical government, you know what I mean? Oi, Dusty, what are you doing, mate? Mate, just having a cold beer. My missus is going, I don't know what she's doing, getting her nails done or something. She's coming back and then dropping me off to my mates for a barbecue with the Proud Boys. We're going to have fucking barbecue, beer bongs, beer pong. Maybe I'll rock up with a pineapple. We can do a pineapple throwing competition. I just stole that idea from these guys. We'll find some cockroaches, do some cockroach racing, get out of control. I'll probably do a live today if we have a bit of fun. We will be having fun. Last time I went out to my mate Curtis's, that's when I drank my moonshine and I was smashed, drunk, spewed up. And so this time, I'm not drinking my moonshine. I'm just on the beers, playing it safe. Bang. All the Proud Boys are having meets all around Australia. So we got like 10 chapters across Australia. They're all meeting up for beers. And beautiful, mate. I'm telling you what. And the best thing about it, you know what? Everyone, Proud Boys, we love Australia. We love the Aboriginals. We love all of us together. Stay off the moonshine, Ball Nordic. Yep, Prez. Absolutely. No moonshine for me, eh? I'm just drinking the beers. You. First time I've worn this in a while because I got my Proud Boys t-shirt, which is probably a bit more me, but I thought today I'd chuck on the old. And I went through my YouTube channel, right? Because you know when the 10th happened? And they're like, the 10th, there's going to be a Facebook, YouTube purge. So I went through and I took Proud Boys out of all the titles of the videos because I was like, I don't want to lose my channel. You know what I mean? And so this morning I went and changed it all back. I reinstated all the Proud Boys stuff on there. So yeah. That was like a proud moment. I was like, yay, I survived the purge of the 10th and I bloody re-put all my Proud Boy stuff back on there. I'm bringing out your present. Oh yeah, sick, mad, bored Nordic on the on my birthday. We went and had beers, a few of the Proud Boys, and I don't know if you guys know Dia Beltran. She's got a fairly big YouTube channel. She came up, her and her boyfriend came and had beers for my birthday, and they got me a T-shirt and it said Dusty did nothing wrong. So I bloody Born Nordic. Luckily, Born Nordic picked it up, saved it. I woke up the next day. I'm like, no, I've left my T-shirt. It's fucking gone. Every time we leave anything at the Vic, it just disappears for good, never to be seen again. So thank God they bloody saved that. President, Queensland president saved my shirt. Thanks, brother. Real good. Any other crazy celebrations happening in Australia Day? Oh, we need to go find a pineapple. Apparently, pineapple throwing competitions are big on Australia Day. It's all about traditions. Cockroach racing, pineapple throwing, barbecues, fucking lamingtons. You beauty. Wrap yourself in a flag. How much better does every woman look when they're wrapped in an Aussie flag? Black one, Asian one, anyone. You just wrap that woman in a flag and you just, they turn into a smoke show. Nah. That's what I reckon. What else have we got going on in Australia Day? Fireworks fucking everywhere, barbecues, Gold Coast thong throwing competition. It is on at the Nerang RSL from midday, while a pie eating competition will take place at 2:30. What a fucking legendary day. Does it get any better than this? I'll go find an old pair of fucking jandals. Nah, that's the New Zealand word for pluggers. Thong throwing competition, pineapple throwing competition, lamington fucking eating competition, pie eating competition. Bring the blow up kiddie pool. Mate, I jumped in my pool fucking Friday afternoon. I'm telling you. It was hot, man. It was a hot one. Melting. I had like fucking raging headache just from being in the heat all day, out in the sun working, concreting, and came home and just my pool in my backyard was just like warm water, like beautiful. There's nothing like it. Just bit of music, cold beer, and I just put the beer down and I just fall in. Amazing. I'm loving this. What else have we got going on? Earlier on Australia Day, pool parties is scheduled at the Australian Aquatic Centre. Fucking oath, mate. Complete with a novelty race, giant inflatable, and dive bomb competition. Heck yeah. Mate, the world, Australia, I'm proud of you. Proud of Australia. Getting amongst it. I didn't know all this cool stuff happens, you know what I mean? I mean, it happens in my little world. It's like fucking shooting arrows in the backyard, barbecues, games of cricket. Hey, Regan! Happy Australia Day, Dusty and friends. Fuck, God bless you, brother. Hope you have a bloody good day. I hope you all have heaps of mates around you today, eh? You know? I didn't. Usually, I make an effort to invite my Aboriginal mates around for Australia Day, but because it's a Proud Boy meet and it's all blokes, I thought, nah. But I'll catch up with them. I caught up with them a lot over the holidays. A lot of my youth boys, who because I did volunteering for youth groups for like 8 years, right? And just so happened I wasn't trying to help Aboriginal people. They were just bloody Aboriginals were there, and they were my mates. And I'll tell you what, all these young Aboriginal people, they've done fucking excellent. They've all got jobs and their licenses, and they're doing great. Bore Nordic knows a few of them. They came for my birthday for beers. But yeah, God bless them. It's our, it's our as a Proud Boy and Ipswich president. It's my due. It's my responsibility to know this. We're not going to be divided in this nation just because left wing political nutcases love identity politics. We want nothing to do with that shit. They're like, nah, the love of Australia comes first. We're not going to be divided. We're going to stay united. You know what I mean? Good fellas. Yeah, they were good fellas, eh? The young youth lads. Good lads. And they got fucking good jobs. These young lads who I've helped with youth, they scored mad jobs working for Woolies and Coles. And mate, I've been working concreting for 14 years. These guys are getting paid more than I do after 2 years of working. They just get, they do afternoon shift and stuff, but they get paid fucking excellent. I'll be like, don't forget about Dusty. When I'm fucking over the concreting, mate, that's where I'm going to go work. These young lads are going to get me jobs where they're at. Oh, Dusty, my first construction job was picking panels and flat work. Put extra hair on your balls, yeah. Bloody oath, mate. Packing panels and flat work. Yeah, mate. It's bloody hard work, I'm telling you, but it's good. I got my forklift ticket just yesterday. I had it back in the day. I did forklift driving, and like when I used to do concreting at night time. I'd work in a factory forklift driving, and it was real good. That's how I saved up for my house and my wedding and renovations of holidays. Just guess I was working so much I didn't fucking have time to spend money. And I wasn't married then, so I didn't have a wife to spend all my money. So I had a good opportunity to bank fuckloads of cash and work my ass off. And my forklift ticket back then, helped me earn that extra money, which I was lucky because I'd work concreting all day and then I'd go nighttime work in a factory and make the extra coin. Which the good thing is the forklift is not physical because I'd be fucked after concreting. So I'd just sit there drinking a Red Bull, eating fucking KFC on this forklift. And then, years later, then I let my forklift license expire. So I thought I'd renew it because it's always a good opportunity to make some extra cash. And then it's a bit easy. It's obviously easier on the body. So concreting has a bit of a, being in concrete is like playing rugby. You get to a certain point where you go, you're better to quit while you're ahead and before you get injured, Anyway, I'm talking shit now. Ozbear, thanks for the Southern Tableland chapters for supporting our boy who lost his house. Yeah, mate. That's full on. See you out there. Gotta go, bro. Cheers. Catch you later. Got my forklift ticket recently as well. Got it as part of a lorry school. Yeah, sick. They're making the law in Queensland. So the guy told me, he said, your forklift. Some people got killed driving that forklift last year, 2019 in Queensland. So they're about to change the forklift course, make it a bit more difficult, and then they're going to make it more expensive, and so it's a good time to go for it before they change the laws and they make it even harder. Even though it's pretty easy now, but like when I first got my license back in 2007, it was it was an hour. Of an hour, you go in there and you did your fucking written. It was just common sense, and then you have a driver the forklift, and he's like, "Yeah, mate, here's your license." But now that's all changed. Now it's like a 2 or 3 day course, and costs a hell of a lot more. So anyway, good time if you're a fucking concrete, or you're a bricklayer or a block layer, or you're a fucking tile, or any of these jobs. I did some tiling at my house over the Christmas holidays, and bending down, like any of these jobs like that. If you fucking do it, you do it for years. I reckon you hit about, once you get, I'm 32, so by the time 10 more years concreting, max 10, 15, if the money's good. Anyway, the money is good, but the thing is you got to have a balanced life. Anyway, I'm talking shit. The fires came back 2 days ago and burnt it again. Fucking hell, mate. Where's the wasn't there a link you could post up, Ozbear, so people could donate to your for your house brother who got called on the fires? If you want to post that up, you're more than welcome, brother. Anytime I do a live, just post it in the comments and give the people an opportunity to, even if they donate $1 or $5, it doesn't matter, eh? Cucumber, hello from Canada. God bless you, mate. Regan, he gave me $5. I need to do a beer bong for him. Regan, you fucking legend. God bless you, brother. I hope you have a fucking legendary Australia Day. Bang. That's living. What a weapon. What a pig. Looking now. Yeah, brother, post it up. Post it up, mate. All right, where are we else we got? Here we go. Isn't it funny? I actually like this article. It's from the ABC, and it's a list of all the events going on around Australia, and it's like, there's a pool party going on at this pool. There's this RSL's doing a fucking pineapple throwing competition. This pub's doing a lamington eating competition. This RSL's doing a pie eating competition. This pub's doing fucking cockroach racing. There's barbecues here and there. So there's all this mad Aussie stuff. Everyone's welcome. And then there's like Invasion Day protests. And the good thing I like about this is there's no way our Aboriginal mates or anyone at them Invasion Day rallies can say that Aussies are celebrating Australia Day in a dickhead, in a bad way. We're just having a fucking real good, happy day with our friends and family, celebrating this beautiful nation. I'm so grateful. I mean, I migrated here from New Zealand. I only lived there for 5 years, from grade 1 to year 5. And yeah, it makes me have a different perspective, and it makes me even more grateful, because I know when my dad is like, Yeah, mate. When my old man comes over here and he's like, his power bill was 900, is like $900 a quarter. He's like, oh shit, fuel. Oh, your fuel's $1.40 a liter. Our fuel's $2.20 a liter, and they get paid like $15 an hour. And I think, thank God, I live in Australia. You know what I mean? This great nation. What else we fucking got going on here? There's a few crappy articles, your typical. Here's the heading. It's not just Australia Day. Oh yeah, this one's all right. National holidays are always political. And this person, they go through all the person who wrote this article, they're going on and they're kind of like, we could change how we celebrate Australia Day because other nations' national days are done more politically correctly. You know what I mean? Just read a little bit. Australia Day, which commemorates the landing of the First Fleet at Sydney Cove, has become a source of deep division and debate. I don't believe that. That's just another mainstream media fake news lie that they keep pushing to divide people with our identity politics. It's a lie. No, real Aussies and Aboriginals get on fine. We get on fine, and the mainstream media, they're just trying to be fuckheads. Typical. I fucking lost me body. I think I've lost my article now. Have I lost it? You gotta be patient. You gotta be patient with this buddy, the Dusty Bogan, mate. So I've lost this article now. What do I do with it? Nah, fucking lost it. Anyway, I remember what the article says. What? Oh, I must have just hit the fucking delete button. She goes through this article. I was reading it this morning. She like goes on. She's like, blah blah blah. Arthur Phillips, the 26th of January. Is it 1877 or 18 whatever? Don't get me on the Pacifics. I've had a few beer bongs, mate. Anyway, and then she goes on and she's like, why don't we be like more like New Zealand, how they have their Waitangi Day? She goes through Waitangi Day and, it's more of a cultural sensitive day for the indigenous New Zealanders, the at Maoris. And like, I get that. That's all good. But there's no celebration of European colonization in New Zealand. Waitangi Day is not really about that. And it's a bit of a shame. And I would think like, I would hate to lose. You'd hate to lose Australia Day. I reckon keep Australia Day. If they want to bring in another public holiday in Queensland, we just bought in. Christmas Eve is now a public holiday. Anastasia Palaszczuk, the goblin who introduced late-term abortion. She's fucking demonic bitch. Smells like sulfur. Wants to abort healthy babies. Late-term abortion of healthy children. It's nuts. Anyway, she did one good thing, and I think it's a good thing. She actually bought in. Technically, it's a new public holiday. We already get Christmas and Boxing Day, but she made Christmas Eve a public holiday. So if we can, she's proven that we can introduce new public holidays. That means if you're employed full time, you will get that day is fully paid for. Or if you work that day, your company has to pay you time and a half or double time, which is great. Good on her. I reckon tip of the hat to Anastasia for that one. Doesn't the abortion of healthy babies, late term abortion of healthy babies is a bit of fucking is out of control. And even liberal, even like people who are like pro choice are like, that's fucking extreme, mate. When I went to the pro life rallies, when I always go to them, even the more liberal people are coming now and saying, this is just getting a bit out of hand. And we're like, yeah. And we're all kind of on the same page now, which is great. Anyway, even, and I understand if you're a fucking 13-year-old, 16-year-old kid who gets knocked up or you get raped or the kid's as a gonna kill you or the kid's got some crazy birth defect. I understand how people would consider abortion. I get that. Late term abortion of healthy children, the peoples whose lives are, they finished school, they got their license, they got a job, they're over 18. There's no real, I don't think there's any justification for it. Anyway, Anastasia, she's introduced a new public holiday. So you know what? If she's done that, we should be able to bring in another public holiday to celebrate Indigenous culture. Because at the moment, there's like people go, there's like 20 days on the calendar where we celebrate Australia, Aboriginal culture, like NAIDOC week, and like I'm like, yeah, okay. There's all these days, and maybe it's like they're like more like Mother's Day or Valentine's Day or St. Patrick's Day or Halloween. They're not official public holidays. So yeah, we have all these days where we honour Aboriginal culture in Australia, but they're not an official public holiday. I reckon we should, in Queensland, we have introduced a new public holiday for Christmas Eve this year. They've done it. Bang! I got paid. I'm employed full time, so I got that day's paid. And any employer, like even McDonald's or a local pub, if you go there on Christmas Eve, the staff is now paid time and a half for like the first 2 hours, and then after that it's double time because it's a public holiday. That day you should be with your family, friends and family. You know what I mean? It's a day of celebration. Happy Australia Day, Dustman. Thanks, brother. What a fucking legend. I'll just give you a skull. I'm not doing another beer bong. I've got a whole day of drinking ahead of me. I've got to pace myself. CRF, you legend. God bless you. Thanks for the super chat, brother. Murder is murder. That should work. Murder is murder. Yeah, I agree. Is it about the first landing in Australia? Yeah, the 26th of January is when. So Captain Cook already found Australia. He's like, yeah, that seems like it. I'm pretty sure it's like the British were kicked out of fucking America, and then they had they're like, fuck, we need a place to send our convicts. So they're like, Captain Cook found Australia, and he's like, I reckon he was like, there's not a lot of, it seemed to him like a empty landmass. So he's like, yep, that would be a good place for a colony. They already had South Africa as like a port to get to India and Asia, the British. So I think they wanted an area around this part of the world to, they were like British. They wanted a fucking prison. They wanted a place to send all their prisoners. And pardon me, what a pig. But yeah, so Captain Cook had already found Australia, but Arthur Phillips came and he landed on the 26th. He landed in Sydney and he planted the British flag and he declared it claimed it for the British Empire, whatever. And that's the start of Australia. And Arthur Phillips, the good thing about Arthur Phillips, he actually had like a pretty good. I think they sent him here just to make it like a prison, and he was like, nah, he had a bit more of a vision for Australia. So there's like really, if you look up the history of it, it's actually quite amazing. Aboriginal people call it now. I don't know if Aboriginal people started this. It's probably just left wing crazy people, and they were like, it's Invasion Day. They called it Invasion Day. All this. And you know what, like Osbear said, murder is murder, and that's absolutely right. And I agree. Like, when Arthur Phillips came here, he said if any Aboriginal people are murdered or enslaved, that they were like, that's not going to happen. That's not going to happen here on this land, and there'd be no slaves, and there'd be no Aboriginals would be mistreated. So people who mistreated Aboriginal people were actually put to death in Australia. I'm sure some people got away with it, and were, you know, fuckheads. But you know, murder's murder, man, eh? And that's the way it is. We're a nation built mostly by convicts, and the world. I sit here with a fan blowing on me, with a fucking smartphone, and I don't know. Like, I don't know the world back then. You know what I mean? I complain about shit today. I complain about shit today. I'm like, the toughest times of my life, having injured, like being injured and feeling depressed and taking painkillers and antidepressants. And I'm like, that was the toughest time in my life. I wouldn't know what tough is compared to anyone who lived back then. So, like, it's I think the best way we can do life is we honor, we celebrate Australia Day. We're so grateful. That kind of is the day when it all kicked off. This great nation. Bad shit happened. Good things have come from it. We've created an amazing nation. People have created an amazing nation. We keep creating an amazing nation. Beer is good. uh, we were cool with them for about 3 years. Yeah, I think like at the start of Australia, it was kind of all good. And you can look at last year. I did a story, read a bit. I could tell you off the cuff. It's something like even Arthur Phillips, right? I think the story goes that Arthur Phillips, he went and he was out hunting with his guys. So the guy who, you know, the first official British dude, he's out hunting, and he seen an Aboriginal tribe hunting as well, and he tried to capture a man named Benelong. And the idea, he was like, I want to capture him so we can learn about the Indigenous culture and try to create a connection or dialogue. And he took Benelong, and Benelong brought him back to the camp. And it, you know, obviously it was like a kidnapping. And the story goes that Benelong escaped the camp, and it was more like he wasn't actually a prisoner, so he could kind of escape. Let's say he was a prisoner. Anyway, then once again, Arthur Phillips. So this story is probably fucking half wrong. I'm not reading it. I'm just saying off the top of my head, and I've had beer bongs, so give me a break. They're going out hunting again, and Arthur Phillips runs into Arthur Phillips and the British are hunting, and they stumble across Aboriginals who are hunting as well. And Benelong's there, the dude who got captured by Arthur Phillips and the British, right? He escaped. and Benelong's mate spears Arthur Phillips, and he's like, it was like a revenge attack for Benelong. And I think what happened was Arthur Phillips was like, no, he stopped his men from attacking the Aboriginals. So they had muskets. Obviously, they had an advantage. They were like, no, don't do it. Don't kill them. And I think Benelong and the Aboriginals were like, oh, okay. So maybe they don't want, would have obviously seen the power of the guns that they had at the time. So they would have been like, right, maybe they don't want to fucking kill us. And I think like what happened was Benelong voluntarily came back to the camp and then that's when they began like dialogue between the Aboriginals and the settlers, the British, you know what I mean? And there's like a cool story how Benelong and Arthur Phillips actually became mates. And Arthur Phillips went, Dusty, you look like shit, bro. That's what happens when you start drinking at 9 a.m, brother. No. Anyway, a few beer bongs will do that to you. Nah, yesterday I had a fucking raging headache. I don't know why. And did my forklift ticket, got that, came home, and just had a fucking mad headache. And I just fell asleep. And I was like, oh, I just got to go to sleep, babe. And literally I just like fucking slept. And I woke up and I didn't have a headache. So I was like, thank fuck. So that was shit. That's life, isn't it? Sometimes you look like shit. Don't look at me, man. Look at the chip. Look at the mustache. That's all you're supposed to look at. Cheers from Norway. Love you, Dusty. Cheers, brother. Thanks for tuning in. Thanks for tuning in, Roots, you legend. What am I saying? Yeah, we're talking about fucking Benelong and Arthur Phillips. So Benelong was the first Aboriginal person to get taken. He learnt English and he went back to the United Kingdom. And checked all that out and was like, what the fuck's going on? You look like an Australian stud ready for Australia Day. Bloody oath. That's it, brother. Got my PB shirt on. Got my hat. Sun safety. Protects my neck. Oh, the Dusty Sheila's calling me. How you going? Hey, babe. Yeah, I'm live. Do you want to say hello? Yeah. You coming home? All right, sweet. I'll get my shit together. All right, love you. Bye. There you go. True love. How unprofessional. John reckons the only thing I want to see on Australia is mass deportation, not not handing out more meaningless citizenship papers. I'm not a citizen, bro. I want to become a citizen. Last year on Australia Day, did a video, and I was like, yes. I paid like $200 and I filled in all the fucking paperwork, and 12 months time, all I had is one fucking email back to me like, I had an email about 4 months ago, your paperwork is being processed. Just 12 months. 12 months. I haven't heard a fucking thing. What a waste of money. So I'm going to go to like an immigration lawyer. I seen one. I drove past it the other day. And I was like, I need to sort this shit out. I don't want to get deported back to the third world, New Zealand. Fucking shithole. Nah. It's all right. You can make it. You can manage. You can live in New Zealand. It's all good. But Just low population, mate. They're too greeny. They don't even want to have burn coal. They fucking import oil from the other side of the earth. They carry on like they're fucking greeny. They're so mentally friendly, but they're importing oil from the other side of the fucking planet Earth, the furthest place on Earth. So anyone who fills up their car in New Zealand costs double what you pay in Australia. And I can't believe it. Like they should have worked. If anyone's gonna work out a way to run their cars on an alternative fuel, should be fucking New Zealand. And they're so busy down there carrying on how morally superior they are and how fucking woke they are. Fucking do something. Go solve some problems for your own people down there while they're paying double for their fuel, double for their power. They're paying. It's on the verge of becoming a third world shithole down there. Ozbear, I'll hide you at my place, Dusty. Fucking oath. Thanks, brother. If they try to deport me, I'm going underground. We'll just do like little YouTube chat fucking lives randomly around. I'd be like Saddam Hussein living in a hole. You know what I mean? It's a shithole though, yeah. The best thing, what we're seeing now in Australia with the immigration, remember I said it fucking, I reckon I said it 2 years ago. I was like, why are we migrating Muslims who don't drink and they don't really like to play sports? How are we going to get on with them? It's so foreign, their culture. What? Like I said more Latinos, Filipinos, I reckon Polynesians, Melanesians. They have a beer, play sports, they're Christian. So there's shared value structures, you know what I mean? Oh, hey, Black Lungs. 1960, once a year they shot the Aboriginals. I don't believe it. It's probably true. Murder's murder. MABA, make Australia bogan again. That's the best. I love it. That'd make a good hat and shirt, eh? Make Australia bogan again. I love it. Andrew Jackson, God bless your heart. That's fucking mad. Yeah. Have we got any other shitty articles we should read down here? Yeah, here's a stupid article. And I have to do it. I have to read one or two stupid left-wing articles. Black Lungs. He reckons they shot Aboriginals up until 1960. Well, I'm pretty sure the death penalty was made illegal before that. Anyway, I reckon you're talking shit, so I don't believe it. Anyway, here you go. Here's another stupid left-wing article that's I have to read. I have to read these ones. Australian Day fireworks should be cancelled because they remind immigrants of bombs and wars. They've been traumatized. That's what the stupid bitch says. Adelaide councillor Anne Moran wants to ban Sunday's Australia Day fireworks. Is she like off her fucking head? That's the sound of freedom. When we have fireworks and it's like, yeah, you hear bang and then you get to see such a beautiful sight. So it's like, oh, is this what a free, beautiful nation looks like? Adam, oh yeah, I got it. Right, another phone call coming through. Hey, bro. Good, man. You keen for today? Sweet. Yeah, mad dude, right. We'll come around and pick you up soon. Yeah. Oi, you're on. I'm doing a live. Say g'day. No, no, you're on loudspeaker. Say g'day. There you go. Another fucking bogan out there. Cheers, brother. I'll see you soon, eh? Catch you, bro. There you go. Getting ready. Yeah, there you go. Ozbear. If they did, shit cunts. 100%. There you go. That's the general consensus. So much evil and bad has happened on this planet. I'm just not, I would be like not surprised. And that is like the truth about all history of all people. You know, if you went through the history of like the English people and seen how much they'd been fucked continuously, how many times they've been invaded and enslaved and just screwed over by their own fucking government or their own monarchy, whatever, you'd be like, wow, like they've been fucked even harder. And that's just the truth, mate. That's the truth of history of planet Earth. This is the human experience of reality. I think it comes down to people got away with murder. They'd get away with murder back then. That's reality. What can you fucking do? Anyway, I'm reading this fucking article about this stupid lady. Stupid lady. Who reckons fucking an Adelaide City councillor, pardon me, says Australia Day fireworks should be banned because they remind immigrants of bombs and war. Anne Morgan sent an email to her colleague on Monday calling for the cancellation of fireworks on Sunday night. Miss Morrison's email read, "Fireworks are extremely upsetting to some of the new immigrants because they remind them of bombing and wars. They have been traumatized." Isn't this like the where is where does all this come from? Where does this victim mentality come from? You know what I mean? It's crazy. Every every article, every left wing article I read, and then really it's the foundation of this channel is the left wing articles that are they're just so fucking stupid. They are so fucking stupid. It's so stupid that, like, what's stupid is that, you know, what's supposed to be the Daily Mail Australia, this news company, probably employs hundreds of people. I don't fucking know. You know, supposed to be an amazing fucking place to get news. They are talking absolute shit. Absolute fucking bullshit. I expect that from me. You tune in here and you expect, yeah, Dusty's gonna probably say some stupid shit. It's reasonable. I'm the Dusty Bogan. I have a beer bong strapped to my fucking wall. That's reasonable. Now, when I go to the fucking Daily Mail, And they go, the Daily Mail goes, we just received a fucking email from this bitch who said this, who's offended about whatever, fireworks. So she wants to ban fireworks on every occasion. What happens if we had fucking Australia Day is about new Australians. Australia Day is about all of us to celebrate what we have in this nation. Gratitude. It's about gratitude. It's about having gratitude. Imagine if people live their life with gratitude, you know what I mean? Just grateful. If you start there every day, you're probably going to have a good day. Grateful for what you got. Oh, I live my life worried about what I don't have. Fuck, lady. Wants to ban fireworks. Roots, why is there a bear in the chat? Because I'm a VP, buddy. What about it? Yeah, well, you're a gay. Love it, mate. Love it. Just fight. Just turn my comment section into a big fucking argument. No. No hard feelings, dudes. I'm just fucking with you. Bears usually flip out and it's fucking hilarious. Is that because they're like Benjamin Owen Bear fans? Is that right? Tell me if I'm wrong. Haha. What's new, Dusty? Australia Day equals offended. Haha. Yeah. You know, like, I think it's fair because I've like a fair lot of Aboriginal mates, right? And they're like, so I'm not afraid to talk to people in real life, like this channel, and I talk shit. In the real world, I have the real fucking people in my life. I'll be like, oh, blah, 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 talk to them about, if it's a gay person, if it's a Aboriginal, I'll talk to them about this stuff. And then you get a real feel for how they feel, because sometimes we're through the filter. Like this nut bitch who's complaining about the fireworks. She's just some woke as fuck counselor who's offended about everything. And we listen to her opinion, these left-wing nutcases, we listen to their opinion about the subject, and they're so fucking offended. And you're like, okay, you're an idiot. What about the real person? So if I spoke to a real immigrant from Afghanistan or Iraq, and they're like, and I said, how do you feel about the fireworks? This lady wrote this article saying fireworks are traumatic and they remind you of bombing. How do you really feel about it? And they'll probably be like, oh, not at all, not at all, not at all, buddy. Whatever they say, however they say, they'll be like, I'm so grateful to be here. That's what they really say. But the truth is, yeah, when I speak to my Aboriginal mates about Australia Day, and they are like maybe the white left wing, woke, offended class people who are like, they're like the what are they? They're like the Pharisees, or they're like the you know, they're all it is. I don't know. Well, why they say it, I kind of have no idea. You know what I mean? But yeah, when I speak to Aboriginal people, they're a bit like, oh yeah, you can tell they're like, oh, our ancestors were like slaughtered maybe 100 to 150 years ago, murdered. Like, that's not good. I don't talk to my Irish cousin. Like, when I talk to my Irish cousins about Ireland, they're like, they get pissed off. But they're like the real offended people who kind of have a right to offense. You know what I mean? And then there's the fake offended, the fake victim who there's like the majority fake victim virtue signaler out there who are just fuckheads. Like, let's all just agree. Like, that's reality, right? And then a normal bloke who has mates who are gay and Muslim and Aboriginal, and you're like, yeah, you have you mates with whoever, you're all fucking all good, and then you say, hey man, what about this, that, other? Tell me, how do you feel? And then it's like, yeah, okay, they actually aren't. They actually are a bit. Maybe they have a fucking half of the time, less than half the time. They're like, yeah, it actually fucking hurts. It's not good. I'm just talking shit now. Are you saying I'm unreal? Thanks, mate. Where am I in this comment section? I'm losing it. Lol. Abos were murdered each. Aboriginals murdered each other as well. Yeah. And then white people were killing each other probably worse than them. Guys, we never went to Australia. You need to. I'm Italian, so I never offended. I'm never offended. Fuck off. Italians are like, they go mental. My boss is Italian. He's just in a perpetual state of anger most of the time. I'm a gay Muslim abo, Harry. God bless you, brother. I'm glad you're in the chat. Guys, Australia isn't even real. Most natives are just mad because we showed up and won't ask. Won the ass kicking contest, maybe. Lol, guys, Australia's just a lie fed to us by the English monarchy. Yep, it's true. All right, guys, sorry to cut you short, but I got to go. I got to get my Australia Day on. And thanks for tuning in. Thanks to everyone who did the super chats. What we're going to have to do, if you want to join my Dusty Bogans mates on Telegram, and send me a message on Telegram if you want to come on the show, and then I'll be able to send you a link, and then you can come on the show and we can talk shit. Hey Lisa, happy Australia Day, Dusty. Thanks so much. But yeah, I'm worked out how to do lives. So the thing is about how to do lives, I need to send you a link to come on the show, right? So if you want to come on the show, go to Telegram, or just send me a message. Go to dustybogan.com. Go to one of my social medias. I do use Telegram the most. It's the most effective way to get hold of me. Join Dusty Bogan's mates and say, hey, Dusty, I want to come on. I'll be like, sweet, bro. And then we can tee it up, and then gives me a way to send you the link so you can come on the show. And it'd be good to have people on the show more, because I think 6 months ago, before I lost Google Hangouts, I was getting a lot more views, and I was probably doing shows a bit more regularly. But anyway, hopefully we can get a few more people on, and people with different opinions, and have chats and laughs and have a fucking beer together. So just remember that. Thanks for the super chats. Fucking cheers, eh? I'll probably potentially I could do a live tomorrow with Dave Pello. He might be coming on. Or I'm guarantee Thirsty Thursday every Thursday. It's probably not ideal for my American mates because it's a bit late. But anyway, God bless you. Thanks for tuning in. I hope you all have a fucking amazing Australia Day. Remember, Australia Day is like St. Patrick's Day. It's like Valentine's Day. It's like Mother's Day or Father's Day. Everyone celebrates Australia Day all around the world. Make Australia bogan again. Andrew Jackson. He's the one who said, make Australia bogan again. I fucking love that. Time to make a shirt or a hat, I reckon, eh? God bless you. Thanks for tuning in. Cheers, eh?